Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello, everyone. And Dan, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, for claiming first. Batman is here. Joe is here. Let's see what you guys were up to. I saw you live. I didn't see what you were doing. Looks like Life is Strange 2 Colors. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Dan or Joe's already on the hat. Busyness here. Alrighty. Let's see. Tentacles? I figured. Yep. You're only here to join the party. Alrighty. The hat. And also, Zedine, welcome in there on YouTube. Will I be doing the entire House of Da Vinci trilogy? Thinking about it. Assuming the games are different enough. Like, if it's kind of just like a rehash of the first game, then I probably won't. But if I record the first episode of Game 2 and it's enough different from Game 1, then I sure will. Let's see. Fleischer Vine? Welcome in. Vine? Alrighty. Works for me. How poorly did I destroy your name, by the way? Forget about the Dutch stuff? Alright, wine. And a nerd shirt request from Dan as well. Today's nerd shirt is House Solo. And down below it says something about, careful, never tell us the odds, or their words. Thank you for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Alright. How horrible did I destroy your name, though? Just wondering. Totally? Yes! Alright. Fleisch? Fleischer Wein? I don't know. I assume you do the German W's as V's, right? In Dutch? Big calendar went to bed? Yes. Not too bad? Alrighty. Well, yes, as Joe says, I've been practicing a little bit with Norwegian. So, I mean, obviously Dutch is different, but similar basic rules, I would say, with obvious significant differences. Yeah. Caledon likes to torture me with Norwegian, so there's that. Alright, so we're getting back into eco. Dan dropped me in, and Dan dropped in just as I was starting, so I haven't gotten really started yet, but go ahead and jump into the game here and see what's up. So last time we did a little bit more brick and pottery work. We have a bunch of bricks made. We made some pots. We made some other things. I can't remember what they were. And, oh yes, the brick oven, which we will use for baking at some point in the future. Good evening, Jomego. How are you? Caledorn is Mr. Cephalopod. Not me. I just wear the hat. And then we worked on glassworking. But we kind of barely just got that started because we kind of researched at the end. But we did make the glassworks. And we made 30 glass, I think? Yeah, 30 glass. No, 60 glass. I can't count. 60 glass, and now we can use that glass to make decorative glass buoys. We can make galaxy vases, or all these different vases, since we have the powders for them. And we can make glass lenses, too, which we can use at some point for the camera. The cameras, actually. Although, I don't know if I want to make the cameras until after we have some more efficiency. Maybe I'll wait on the glass lenses for that. We did get most of the way through level 3, making the glass we did make. Gonna leave a lurk. It's 3:30 a.m. and daylight savings time. Yes, indeed. Welcome into daylight savings time, Europe. I'm guessing you're all in there by now, because it's past 2 a.m.
I think so.
It would be past 2 a.m. even in like the UK and France. So, yep. All right. Wisdom of Picard, page 192. Addicted to Camping, welcome in as well.
Nerd alert!
142. 142. 142. 142 is a picture. You recognize, if I can get it to show up. You recognize that episode, Joe? Let's make sure history never forgets the name Enterprise. Yesterday's Enterprise, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 3, Episode 15. Computer enhance, yes. Zoom. Wisdom of Picard. Yeah, that's one of my favorites of all the whole 7 seasons and all the movies all combined. Is that very episode. Top 10 for sure. I mean, and that's out of 178 episodes and 4 movies. Pretty good, I would say. Mark, welcome in as well. How are you feeling? A little better tonight? Let's see, there was a hydrate for Addicted. Today's Nerd Shirt Addicted is House Solo. Down below it says never tell us the odds as their house words. And by the way, I don't know if you can really tell on camera or not, a little bit. But the logo there is, of course, half the Millennium Falcon in the in the shield there. And then a dad joke. Hey, Odium, welcome in. No fart here. Just an old fart. You weren't unwell? Oh, I thought, well, tired, exhausted, whatever. You were on Thursday. Oh, poker night. Well, that's good. No fart, just an old fart. Yep.
Shoot.
Sad Odie noises. Yes, shoot. Let's see. Where are we at? Do you remember the last one? Why do bananas wear sunscreen? Why do bananas wear sunscreen? Also, the game has disappeared. There it is. Yeah, I just kind of assumed yesterday that you were, I don't even have a hug. I just assumed you were still exhausted on Friday, given Thursday. Yeah, not even a hug. I am a horrible streamer. How about that? Why do bananas wear sunscreen? Because they peel. Because they peel. I am trolling you in reverse, I think. Can't fart, can't hug. I know it. We're out of it. All the disappointment. So, we'll make those vases. We just need to transfer over some of the powders. And then, exactly. You might be inside of your... No, it shouldn't be that. You might still be inside of your cooldown, Joe. Transfer over some of those powders that we milled the last time. And then we can, make some of those vases and things. We also will need to transfer over some of our rope to make the other one. I think glass, no sword. Let's see, we want powder and rope. Enough rope to hang ourselves with. I don't know if I have any rope made. I might have to go make some. There's the powders. Let's do 100 of each. Just going to transfer it into this box, and then we'll transfer it from there on to the other box. Lots and lots of powders. I don't know if all these are needed for the pottery or not, but it's fine. And then all of you can go all in there. Didn't have the checkbox. Getting cheeky? Ah, it's okay. I don't mind. I may not get it, but I don't mind. Ah, there's Sam Probe. Okay, good. Alright, so vases and things. Glass buoys. We have 5 different colors here. Sending yourself to bed? Alrighty. No worries. Have a good night. It'll only get worse. Let's see. 2 glass. Yeah, let's make 1 of each of these just so we have the variety. They are decorative. They're decorations. They can be put in a room, blah, blah, blah. They're not outdoor decorations, they're only indoor decorations. We'll make 1 of each color. Get ourselves started here. Interesting that these don't take the colored powders. Seems like they would. What do I know? And then we can make the vases. And these will take 4 glass and 2 powder. We're just gonna make 1 of each of them then too. Gotta be careful that I don't crank up too many of them. We'll go put them around because they're decorations as well. They are, of course, also indoor decorations, so we will have to put them in those indoor places. Come on, go faster. Sus. Exactly. I do like that they added these powders and things in, but they kind of are a little bit useless otherwise. They're not used for a whole lot of things, that is. Mostly just these vases, actually, if not all, only the vases. We've got 2 more to do. We're also working our way toward quicklime glass, but we of course have to be able to make the quicklime first. It is a mortaring recipe made at a blast furnace, and we haven't even gotten to the point where we're going to make our blast furnaces yet. We have to do that still. But we have 1 more to make, the swirl vase, after a little while here. I want to take a look at these. Yeah, 4 vases on that one. 4 vases on that one. Actually, nothing on the magenta. The magenta is completely useless. Unless the pigment tag is useful for something, but it's also not useful for anything specific yet. So I made magenta pigment for no good reason. That one's useful in 1 vase. That one's useful in lots of things, but not vases. So that should eventually go back the other direction, I guess. And this one, also not useful for anything, but... Oh no, used in cyan powder. And then cyan powder is useful in vases. How many Voldemort does it take to light up a wand? Probably just the 1, right? They call him the Dark Lord. None, right. We talked later, but I'll talk about this last time, but later we'll be able to take the framed glass. We'll need steel and epoxy for that, so it's kind of a very late game thing. But it also is a tier 5 material, so, you know, a little bit of both kind of thing there. There's quite a variety of tier 5 stuff, which we'll be able to take a look at once we get there. But it's going to be a little while yet. Your 11-year-old thought of that joke? Nice. Okay, so let's put some of these out. Let's grab all the buoys first. We'll put them out as decorations. Resistance is futile. Right, where are you at, Crowley? Is that you? Yeah. Okay, you're running away. Never mind then. I was going to shoot it. Let's see. I'll put a buoy in here. Yeah, they're kind of pretty. I'm in a variety of colors. Kind of over the toilet. There's a chain. Put one in here. The other 2 in rooms on the other side of the street. And then we have all those vases to do too. Oh, we're going to not go out that far because out that far is not actually used as rooms yet. Have holes in the walls? Those are called windows and doors, yes. I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, at least 11 torches. Possibly more. In the corners? I don't think so, did I? And doors. Where did you see holes? I don't see holes. Vents, yeah, that would be good too. What about these? Those aren't holes. The other building? Oh. Let me go grab the vases because we're going to put them up there anyway. 6 of those. Balls. We put a buoy in each of those rooms, so I'm going to wait on any more there. A little vase for you. That one in here. We're going to end up with more more of these decorations than we, you know, we don't have 11 or 12 or how many I made rooms, but all right, that one there. That F's with that. Yeah, so we can just put these kind of anywhere, because I only have... Oh, I can put some in the kitchens, right. Getting a little crowded in here, buddy. Maybe there. And then I have 2 more left. One of them can go in here, in this kitchen. And then we can put one of them back in here or something. So I don't know where these holes you saw are. Oh, you're talking about like those? That's just where the roof gap works. It's kind of stupid, but it's alright. One there too. We'll fix it when we do the rebuild. We'll build the roofs right. I just was being quick because I suspected we were going to have to rebuild it anyways. And it looks like we might be alright on that. Does that affect the house score? No, because they're not actually holes. It's just the way the blocks interact with each other. There's a block in every block position. It's just the block forms didn't behave correctly. You can see it there. There's a block in every position up there. They just didn't... The roof blocks don't interact properly between the adobe and the stone. But there's a block there. That's all that matters. If you watch our friend Derpumu... Oops, I didn't do the right command. I didn't spell it correctly. There we are. His YouTube series, he's playing solo as well. He has a building built out of just the log pillars. And I could demonstrate a little bit of it, but basically when you do something like, let's see, these I think? Yeah. Basically you can build a building out of these. Not that though. Do this one. I think I can even do it like this. Yeah, that'll work actually. And that counts as a solid wall, even though there's obviously gaps in it. And obviously you could do 4 of these in a square. But that counts as a solid wall, and the reason it counts as a solid wall is because because there's a block in every position. There's not even a door here officially. This is a completely solid wall. But I can walk through it because it's pillars. But as far as if you were making a building out of these exactly like this, and you did, you know, 4 different directions, you just did, you know, all 4 walls rather, then you would end up with a fully functional building, and it looks like it's completely open. And that's a nice trick you can do with some of the new parts for wood that you can't do with some of the other stuff. And that reminds me, Mark, we never actually even talked about some of the fancy stuff you can do with wood now. Some of the interesting pieces, because I was planning on saving them for when we actually build our harbor somewhere down the line. But like, there's these dock platforms. They officially go in water, but you can use them as like a deck piece too. But this one has like a post under it. This one is kind of open, and this one here has a barrel, like it's floating. So you can do different floors out of these, and there's all these different fences, rope fences, like that, like those dock pieces, elevated stockpile platforms. That is a really good idea, yeah. And then, of course, they have the roof pieces, and then they have these dock support columns and the dock pillars, which I'm not sure what the difference really is. Oh, these are thicker. Yep. Then they have these beams, and the beam that I showed a little bit ago, the junction, and then the end cap alternate, beam X intersection, T and corner, of course the ladders, and then there's also ramps that you can make out of the wood, the hewn log pieces too, that look like a dock ramp, which I totally forgot were even there until now. And then there's corners for those, and for these rather. These are a 1-to-1 ramp, and then there's corners for those. That, and then like this. So they work really good. It's a really nice set of things, and I'm hoping to see that they add more forms for some of the other blocks that are still lacking additional forms, like the mortared stone and lumber. Lumber doesn't have very many forms either, I don't think, unless I just totally spaced on it. Lumber doesn't have many forms. Yeah, it doesn't. So we're gonna experiment more with the hewn log dock pieces when we build a harbor, which, by the way, I could talk about a little bit, because I was doing some planning and some thinking, and I think this little cove here would be a really good harbor. We probably would have to dredge a little bit of sand here to make sure that it's deep enough and wide enough for the boats to get through. But I'm thinking about, expanding this beach a little bit here and putting the harbor in here. And on top of that, I'm thinking about taking this road up this way and crossing above the harbor entrance there with a road. And then I can continue that up here to where the prickly pear and agave are. And it's not too far off from where the creosote is either. So that's kind of my thought there. And then I did some road work off camera. Let's go on a little tour of ye old base here, or ye old world here, via the truckster here. Put. Getting dark anyway, so it's a good time for a tour. First off, we'll go down the tunnel. What's creosote used for? At the moment, just yellow powder for milling to turn into for the vases and things like that. It might also be used as petals. I can't remember if it's used for petals or not, for the as a generic petal, or if that's just the orchid, trillium, and yeah, basically it's used for decorations, which is why I don't have very much of it, which is why I just have that little bit, and I won't need very much. So we now have a road. I need to finish what I'm going to do with this ramp, but we now have a road out here to the fireweed farm. It's just a couple of steps up from the road, but that's fine. And then over here, this needs ramps, but it's ready for ramps. And this takes me into this valley that we had talked about a while back, turning it into a pine tree farm out here. For all 3 kinds of pine trees, I think. There's 3. There's plant group, tree, yield, fir. They yield pretty well out here. Redwood yields pretty well out here, and spruce actually doesn't. Spruce needs the higher bit, but we'll have to do something different with those. But at least redwoods and firs, we can get some decent yield out here. Short wolf, maybe. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So I made this exit out here for this, and we'll be able to put in some trees and have access to trees from here pretty easily. Even the spruces up there, we could chop them and knock them down the mountain and collect them here. The point was to have the ability to have the truck drive into these places, and specifically for the farms, for the plants, to have the tractor be able to drive into these places. So that was the plan here. That's what we're going to try to accomplish over time. So this tunnel, by the way, will just continue underground, all the way eventually around the world, and end up connecting back up over here, which is where we're going next. Alrighty. I do kind of wish this power cart was faster, but we'll be able to make the steam truck basically any time. We can make it now, but I want to wait until we get some of the advanced upgrades going before we do more extensive stuff in these advanced professions. We've kind of done some basics of each one. That tree we're in the tunnel? Yeah. We're going to have to chop that tree down at some point, too. It's one of the big ones, though, one of the giant redwoods. So I don't really want to swing at that thing like 50 times at this point. It has 200 damage, or 200 health. And I don't know my current... Well, my current is about 4, I think. So, yeah, it would take about 50 whacks to knock that thing down. And then it's got a yield of like 100... Maybe it's got 100 health and 200 logs. I don't remember what it is. It's a lot. Actually, I have data on it somewhere here. Trees. Old growth redwood has 200 health and yields 500 logs, which means at 5 logs per whack, that's 100 whacks to, well, 99 whacks to separate the pieces of the tree. On top of the 50 whacks to knock the tree down and 50 more to clear the stump. I don't really feel like spending that much to take down a tree right now. So, yeah, we're not going to do it right now. We'll wait till we have the chainsaw. It'll go faster. So this is where we left off, right around in here last time. I was trying to decide how I wanted to proceed with this road through this area. And I decided to bring it down 2 steps to, I think it's height 68. Yeah, it's height 68. And I filled this in. Most of this is actually a, yeah, you're not putting a tree there. Thank you, game. Most of this was down a level still, and I put in, and I filled it with dirt. I gathered up some of the dirt we had laying around. There it is. Saw it, and then I lost it, and then I saw it again. And what I'm planning to do out here is to plant a bunch of oaks. I will probably also flatten some of this area here, and maybe go out about to where this stone wall is here, and make that be my oak tree grove. And yeah, and then it kind of serves as a little bit of a side bridge thing along this river, which I thought was kind of a nice effect too. There'll be, maybe do some of those rope fences or something here to make a safety line on the bridge eventually. Not gonna do it right now. This road may stay stone. I haven't decided yet how I'm gonna handle road quality versus whatever. Coming through here, I thought about ramping up and then back down again. But if I decide later, I might want to make this all into an oak farm. So then I might want to take that mountain down a bit. And then this comes over here, and this connects up with the road that we had been working on previously, which takes us to the farms. So we have flax farm on the left here. There's corn, sunflowers, and beets over there on the right. And up there on the mountain is, of course, papaya, pineapple, taro, and orchid. Let's see. And then I do need to take this whole area here down by 1 block eventually and make that the new tomato farm. And so we're back to where we were a couple of episodes ago here. We cut through this mountain and we built the road out. It's going to eventually lead to a bridge. It'll go across the ocean for our world circling. Yeah, lots of good progress. I had a little bit of time yesterday, so I was able to get some work done on the road building. And time, of course, has passed because we are only another 40 minutes from our next star. Whether we make it all, play it all as active, or we defer it or we sleep through it. We can decide on that. But I did do some other stuff too. So all the granite that came out of that tunnel. Oh, I need to fix this. I screwed something. Behind the scenes fixing. There we go. All the granite that was left over and that I took out of the rest of the tunnel that I dug, I turned into papers. Either the Geo Research Paper Basics, I made 40 of those, or the Geo Research Paper Advanced by making it into and basalt as well, then into mortared stone, and then made them into papers, because we're going to need a lot of generics over time, and this is one way to get them easily. So, and then I made some other papers, some Dendro Advanced and some Gathering Basics, because paper milling is our next skill, and it takes Dendro Advanced Basics and some generic basics. So let's just go ahead and start this one researching. It takes 7.5 minutes, so it won't hurt to have it going, and I should have checked to make sure that didn't get eaten, which it didn't, so that's fine. But we need to have a bunch of papers made anyways, so I figured we might as well make a bunch out of that granite instead of making them on demand, having them ready to go for the future. So I chopped a few trees, mostly oaks. I cleared, obviously, the ones that were in the way of the road. I also cleared a few that were completely fully grown that were here in this area. That took a little bit of time, not too bad. And then I think I did some more digging for sand too. So we have a decent amount of sand here in the stockpile, I think, down here in the mine. Yeah, I have a whole stockpile of it here. Nearly a whole stockpile of it here. And that way we have a little bit of sand for whenever we might need it. I cleaned that whole wall out. This has moved a bit further, and that has moved a bit further too. So, and we need to go up yet, but we were talking about that last time, and I think what I'm going to do is build a platform out from like this height, and then I'll be able to take the sand out above more easily. Getting to it will be a little bit tough. I may have to take out some of this sandstone to get there, but that'll be okay. So I think we could either do some more of the road building type work. We definitely have more ring road to work on in both directions. We also could do some additional crafting of things. I did make some more food. I think we're back up to 50 variety. Nope, we're down to 41 again. So more food fell off the fell off. It might actually be time to do. I need to dry some fish, actually. Okay. This I need to make 5 of them. So make 6. Make it even. Dried meat, we're good on that, and sweet jerky we're eating right now, so that's fine. We might have to eat some of the cooking stuff, because it might have been a full day since the last time we ate any of this stuff. Let's see, 36, 4. Yeah, we need to eat some bacon. I have plenty of it. Let's eat 3 of those. And then the fruit salad, we need to eat one of those, but odds are we're going to need to eat 3 of them. Let's take 3 of those in my pocket here. Why is that going in there? Taro fries are fine. I had to eat 1 to satisfy craving. Mochi's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. That one's even still good. That one's good. Pocket fruit salad. Basic salads. I need to use some of those too. Oh, 1, 2, 3 of those. I think that's good for now, here. Unless there's stuff that I did not make extras of. Shark fillet soup. We're probably going to have to go catch some more sharks. We can't make pad thai yet. Okay, so did I eat? I ate enough bacon, right? Yeah. Daddy Wonder, welcome back. Long time no see. How are you doing? Need to eat some bannock. I need to eat 3 of those eventually. Go ahead and do it. Take them. That's why, because this is full. Cactus fruit we're going to skip. Camas we're good still. Corn. Fireweed. That might actually be everything. At least it's going to be close to everything. Burn salad. Don't have any of those made. I believe these are made in pairs. Yeah. Make 4 of those. Have these, and we'll come back and take another look once we eat through all that stuff. Let's go work on our road a bit. I think take some ramps with us, and we'll go west. West jump. Take like 20 ramps. That'll be enough for now. Thank you for the 5 months resub, Fetty Wonder. Much appreciated. Alright, so let's take this down. And these as well. Just 2 there, I think. Be fine. And then I can take... I'm going to narrow this down, I think, to 3. Let's do that. This should have... That's right. Okay. And then you 3. Come out. Oh, I got to take that tree down. Alright, fine. These down. 3, you gotta go. Airdrops and foxes. I planted that tree. That must have been Past Wally that did that. The paper milling book is done. Sometimes you can pick them up very fast. Sometimes it makes you wait for the full animation. I don't know what's causing the difference there. But it's alright. Heck, oh yeah, all that food. Well, let's see. So we want to take out this here. I'm in here. And I'm not going to ramp down just to ramp up, so I should go get some stone roads, actually, and do this with stone. Instead of filling this dirt in. That would have been the smart thing to do. Let's take the dirt back out again. Just fill it in with stone. And I can take the crushed rock with me then, too. We'll need that to make more stone. And there's me in the way, so we might as well do it. Okay. Go back real quick and pick up that stone. I have, actually, I should drop this wood off here. That can come with me. Bunch of dirt there, too, though. I'll keep this with me, though, because I might want it just to fill in a spot here or there, rather than having to shift it around. Alright, so I have... This cart's got 34 left in it. That'll get us through a little bit. We'll have to do some... Actually, I should do this before we go. I may have to actually crush some rocks. How did that get there? Weird. I think I only need 5 of those, too. Oh, you had to make 6, right. I only need 5. Now I'll have to remember. Oh no, I put wood in the fuel slot there. We don't want that to happen. Nope, not what I wanted. Should do fine. Go ahead and take this and that out. I'll leave that side over there as dirt for right now. This stuff can go. What the heck? Stop it with the weird stuff, game. I need one more block. Let's see. Although, did I want to ramp this up? I think I did. I definitely did. We wanted to have this be a bridge at block 75. So we need to ramp up. This is 73 here. This is 70. Yeah, we definitely should have already started the ramp here. This probably doesn't need to even be the way that I have it. If I plan this right, I can get from wherever we're at to 75, is this one here, by that point, if I plan this right. This is block 126. From 75, 126, down to 66, that's 9. 9 times 4 is 36. That means I should start the ramp at 126 and 36 is 162. Yeah. That means the ramp starts here. And we'll work its way all the way over there. The only caveat to that is if I wanted to... Oh, I was going to do it right there. Yeah, I think so. This should work fine. So the ramp starts at 162 or so. It could start sooner or one or two later. Where is this here? 164. It started there. I think I'll just start it at 162. Yeah, let's just do it. So 62, 3, 4. Yep, these two come out then. That means those two are going to have to come out as well. Wait a minute. I don't need to do this side yet. Put that back. Wait a minute. Yes, I do. What the heck? What's going on? Okay. Bring the truck up, Wally. And why don't we stamp 163 and backwards? Actually, 162 and backwards. Down into dirt. I eat something here. And then I can do some ramps. There. That'll get us started. One, two, three, 4. Oh man, we're gonna have lots of dirt and stuff here. Good fun. I can put those ramps in too. 3 of those, here, there, and everywhere. And this will get stamped down too. And all the dirt here needs to come out. Probably a back to the part up here. That would have been better because I wouldn't have had to go around it to get to the storage. Hey, la vie. V. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. There. Could take the clay out to use it. But I don't... Wait, I miscounted. Alright, that's fine. This goes here. Then I need to put some dirt back. Amp those. 2, 3, 4. I already have 6. One, 2, 3. Weird. Weird. I have to chop down another tree or two. Let's bump. Ah. Doesn't seem to be working as well now and in 11 as it used to work. Believe me, I've tried it many, many times on this server. Eventually, I'm going to fill up this truck and we'll have to drop it back off anyway. 3 stacks. 4 stacks. 2, 3. Here's 4th block. And then, okay, that'll actually be good. More ramps. Bring them all with me. 3. Let's see, this one here. Oh, I can demonstrate this maybe. Let's see if it'll work. I don't know if it's going to work or not. No, it's not going to work. So on occasion, you'll put down a ramp, and the ramp will show that the grass is still peeking through. And grab this up. So that's why I've been stamping the first block of each ramp, and I can stamp through the ramp too, which is why the grass sometimes shows. Just to make sure that the grass does not grow on that first block, that the blocks under the bottom of the ramp, each ramp segment. And that's just kind of a weird bug, but I had it happen when I was working on ramps over at the farms. And so it definitely still happens. Even at this point, development-wise or progress-wise. To fill some dirt back in here. Have room in the inventory, huh? Must just be a weight thing. Or maybe it's a food thing. It's probably a food thing. That'll do, because this is probably going to give me seeds, which is why it's complaining. Yep. Let's take some of the dirt out of here and fill it in here before we... try to load those trees into the truck. I'm probably going to take this tree down that's over here to the left as well. One, 2, 3, 4. So then you get a second row there. Yep. And I need to go get more ramps, of course. 8, 9. Nice. There we go. Leave that oak right there for a while, at least. Not really bothering my ramp passage anyway. I'm not going to be able to see that damn log that I just felled there. Just like that. Jet day. Of course you fall all the way down there. What else would happen? Okay, those are just... And I'm full. Let's see. I can put those 2 ramps up, I guess. Then we could stamp this here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It means I'm gonna need 1 more piece of dirt there. And those should be stamped also. Nope, not 4 of them, just 3 of them. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Where are we at? Oh, we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these 3. Oops. Dang it, Wally. Wasting your tools by doing that. 3 of these. I'm off again, aren't I? Yep. Alright, well, that goes over there. Then this is block 75. So this is where we want to level off. We're going to go that way. And through that mountain to take us down into the down into the swamp this way as well, just so we have, just so we have a variety of different routes and roads. Maybe not right away, but eventually. And then there'll be a bridge spanning from the edge of this here over to the edge of the next one over there, which means I'll have to clear a bunch of trees out of the way there too. Excuse me. So it looks like I'm going to need 3, 6, 7 more ramps. No problem. Too much stuff. Another stockpile down, I guess. Or 2. I started moving all the excess randomness over here, rather than having it as close as it is to the base over there. And actually, I could probably just move this excess randomness too over here. Since I do have a little bit of dirt in there, put that in there. This other empty one can become wood. Oh, I do have a little bit of room in that. Okay. And all the excess stuff, by the way, will be used. I have no fear of using that stuff. It's just a matter of not yet. Should probably take that stockpile with me. All right, we're down to just a few minutes left of our till our whatchamacallit's ready. Let's just drop off this stone. Oh, star's ready. Drop it in there. Clean out my inventory over here. Tree seeds go in here. Here. Pulp goes in here. I did make a bunch more of the the cellulose fiber out of most of that pulp, so we're in a good spot with that. Yeah, it's getting a little crowded in there. Maybe I move some of this one-off cooked food down here to this other storage, since we're obviously not using that much meat. Okay. Let's see. And this can go over there. Can't really eat much of this stuff yet, so that's fine. How much time do you have left till the star? 12 minutes. All right, let's grab some more of those ramps. 7 ramps. Don't really want to take more than I need, because then I will have to with that storage. We'll go back out here and put up those and clear the pathway for the road to level off there. And then we'll probably be ready for our paper milling. We have so we have carpentry lumber that we'd made some of, but we wanted to not make a ridiculous amount of until we were ready for it. We have bricks / pottery and glass stuff that we'll have to obviously make more of later as well. And the same thing's going to go for paper milling, I think, although I don't actually know for sure. Yeah, we can level that off. Take that tree down. I think I'm going to take that tree down. Take this one down. not going to upgrade the roads till we have cheap asphalt. And we won't have cheap asphalt for a little while yet. So until we have the asphalt, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to do with what I have, and I'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Because I'm a cheap ass, so I need cheap asphalt. Plus, I mean, we have so much dirt. Why should I, why should I fiddle with more, making more road pieces yet? We'll have plenty of time to do that. And then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with all the freaking dirt. But I guess I can use it to level off some areas, like we were doing with the Oak Grove. See what else we can come up with. Probably we'll need to do some more of that with some of the other farms. Then we can take this dirt out from here, 3 wide. Ooh. I think I'm going to take up that crushed stone there. This is basalt? Yeah. Because we can use that for road making. The stone roads, of course. I can just put dirt back in there because I don't really have much in the way of stone roads made right now. Oops, I missed. Basalt's not too bad now. It's 2 whacks with the iron axe. So, not too bad. I don't want to do a whole lot of it, but we could do a little bit of it like this. Also, obviously, I took some out of the tunnel. I'm going to go ahead and take this down too, because it's a single line. I can take that brush that's there too, then. Here, here, there. There's somewhere that's gotta go. These rocks out though. 2 whacks each. That'll be good to turn into either some generic mortared stone or some stone, whatchamacallit, papers. Either way. I'm not going to bother taking it out of the wall here, but at least this part is fine. Three more dirt. Although, where I want to start that bridge, I don't know. Probably right around in here, but it'll be a little while because we're going to have to make some stone roads for that bridge anyway. If we want to put the bridge in now, which I don't know if I even wanted to. I think I'll stop there with the stamped... I'll do this one. And we'll stop there with the stamped roads for now. So going that way, not that we're going to do this yet, but going that way, I could put it here. And unless I move these farms, which I could do, that might be the best place for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that might be the best place for it. Right there. It'll be right as the bridge starts, though, so that might be problematic in terms of turning. But it should be okay, especially because I highly doubt I'm going to be turning this way to that way. So the tunnel here might be fine. It also may only ever be 3 wide. So that might also be another reason why it's fine. But we'll figure that out when we're ready to do that tunnel, which is not right now. Let's go ahead and take this tree out too, because it's pretty close to the road. All that way, thank you. And, man, you leave a lot of debris. Debris, it was everywhere. It was the cheese factory explosion in France, by the way. Yeah, that'll be a tunnel that'll eventually ramp down into the swamp. We'll have to do some of the calculations on that. It's not what I want to do right now. So let's go take this stuff back, put it in the storage, and can I turn around up here? I can. Good. Turn, turn, turn. This will be a 5 wide road, though. Probably from basically right here before the ramp starts. Because I do plan on putting at least one building in this corner. One building in this corner. At least. Maybe 2 buildings. Depends on what I put there. I haven't decided yet. But the town will stop here where the ramp starts. By the way, I can take these blocks out. We don't need those in there. That does a damn bit of good under there. The ones here, those are fine. But the town will stop roughly right here where the ramp starts, and go that way as far as we need it to go. Probably all the way to the river, just for practical reasons. But we have a lot more buildings to build. We have a lot more professions to take, and the stuff in the professions only gets bigger. So there is that. Especially when you look at the buildings for industry. They get really big. Actually, that one's the only other really big one, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that slash electronics, I guess. I should have dropped some of this stuff off back there. That's fine. Let's go, here. Here. This stone can go there. We'll use it for something. And then if I have room in this stockpile, which I don't. Okay. Back we go. That'll do. We should be just about there. I'm going to take these stone roads out of here and put them in this wagon. This has kind of been my stone road keeper wagon. And we are 1 minute 40 seconds away from that star. So let's put away this pulp here. I do eventually also want to establish a room for the other kiln, the one that will be for brick making, as well as the other pottery table, because this one's going to be for the gathering stuff, basically just making clay molds, and then we're going to have another one that'll be for the brick stuff eventually. But right now they're fine being together and being kind of a broken setup. for that right now because they kind of overlap. But I'm going to want to make a brick making building and have their own bespoke tables in there, even though we don't need them that way. I want them that way partially because they're going to have their own advanced upgrade modules. We'll have a pottery one in there, and we'll have a logging one. And the masonry one, I don't know if I'll use that or not. Wait, what is the masonry here? No, we're not going to use that because that's just a bloomery, which we'll never make another one of. The occasional tallow lamp, which I don't think we'll make any more of either. And that's basically it here. So I'm not going to bother making a masonry advance. If I need any more of those things, I'll just take the 5% hit. It'll be fine. Let's go get our book here. Go over, slide you over there. Take this and take that. And as soon as we get... that star, which is just now, and take it. And see what that entails. I've never done... Well, I shouldn't say never. I've not done paper milling in an extremely long time. Not since paper was made at a carpentry table. So I don't really know what this entails. Other than, obviously, the paper machine, which I don't really have a place to put. I guess I technically need another building for it. But I think maybe we can use the corner of the glass building here for paper for now. And then figure it out from there later. Do I still have a chest in my pocket? No, I don't. We should put in a box for this. Should definitely put in a box for this. Do I have any chests made? Great question. No. Okay. Let's make like 4 of them. I'll take whatever the first one comes out, I'll just take that one. Take a few of these with me, like 2 of them maybe. Do I have them on hand? I like to have stockpiles in my pocket just in case I need to do something with them. Eat that bannock, please, and eat whatever you can of this fish. How much? So even though paper milling is a really tiny profession, it will have its own building too. Every profession will have its own building. Is that a chest in your pocket? Just happy to see me. I am happy to see you, Doof. How are you doing? Let's see. So paper. Let's see. Storage. Off all of these. Name that one. Paper. Paper. Paper, paper, paper. There it is. Probably not. To both. Yeah. I know the feeling. And then what I don't know is if I can see the, probably not. The, whatchamacallit from here. You're being, belligerent tonight, Addicted. Yeah, we can't see the paper or the fabric chest from here. So, I think I can probably use you as a transfer. We want all of this, probably. And that needs to go into the paper chest, which is maybe near the bottom, maybe not. Near the bottom. There we go, 300 of that. Alrighty, so... this. Lanterns, we can't make it. We need light bulbs for those. We could make those, because we can make them here. We just need to make some copper wiring. But we're not going to make those yet, because we don't have the paper made yet. We also need some cotton fabric for those. No problem. But paper is made from largely from cellulose fiber. Oh, these are basics. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Which means I'm gonna have to make some more basic upgrades, but not for a little while yet. I'll need that one there that I just took out is for fertilizers. I don't remember. I think there's another one that I need somewhere. Heading out, Batman. Alrighty. Yes, every profession except for like 2 are needed in order to complete the game. The key thing here in paper is this printing supplies. Ink and paper come together to make printing supplies, and you need printing supplies. No, sorry, not printing supplies. You need ink and paper in order to do a lot of the advanced and modern upgrades. Papers. So we're going to need a lot of it. Let's see. This takes I didn't take the skill yet. Nope. There we go. So we get printing supplies, paper, and these paper lanterns. Basically it. What else is in this profession besides those couple of things? Paper milling. Those couple of things. 6 recipes here and 1 recipe there. Printing press. But we're just going to make a crap ton of paper out of the cellulose fiber. That special cooking thing, since it's needed, it is not really needed. That's one of the 2 that's not actually needed. Advanced baking? No, maybe 3. 3 aren't needed. Advanced baking, advanced masonry, and cutting-edge cooking are not needed to win the game. Everything else is needed, which is pretty good, given that there's 32 professions, and you need 29 of them to win the game. Let's see. Let's do let's just do a few of these. These are going to earn me how much XP? Not there. Here? Not there. Wait, where do I see XP is? Oh, I guess you can't see the XP here anymore. Can you? I thought you could. Am I losing my mind? Short trip. Let's just do like 20 and see what kind of XP we get for this. That's a good idea. Reason to use them when playing as a group. Masonry is ashlar, so it's one of the end game materials, so you definitely want to use that, at least for decorative reasons. Let's see, we're getting 74, 2.1, 36. Looks like we're getting about 1,200 per recipe, maybe? Let's see what the first level was. No, not that much. We're getting half that. We're probably getting... I'm not sure what we're getting. I guess I could go into the mod files and see what we're getting. Let's see. This, that, this paper. XP for this craft is 1x. Okay, so we're gonna get effectively gonna get like 392 per craft. Do another 10. We can get to level 3. And then we can go in to here, there, and this, and do the focus workflow. Then we'll do 20 more. And I'm going to go make, or see about making, a printing press, just to see what that even does. It looks like it only has the one recipe, and that might even be a recipe we can't really use yet. But I thought I remembered there being something else with the way the printing press worked. But I'm not positive. 2 gearboxes, though, and 4 pistons. Eight gears, which is 8 iron. It's 4. How many pistons again? 4 pistons. 8 and 8. Plus 12 plates. That's 12. That's a lot of iron. We do it. Jake, welcome in. Take that stupid hat off. Should we just wait? That's the question. Wait. Let's do another 20 of those. I'm just going to kind of inch my way through this because on one hand, I don't want to make a crap ton. On the other hand, why the heck not? Because it's moduled, so we could just make a crap ton. I may have to go lawn mowing to get enough more stuff to make more cellulose fiber. You have that wood pulp, but we'll obviously want some other stuff to make that out of too. And count as outdoor lights. Oh, they're electric. We can't put them up yet anyway. We don't have electricity yet. We could, but we don't. Make like 40 next. Just kind of inch my way with that up to level 7 if we can. Just make all the paper we can, because we're going to need a lot of paper later. But I could go mowing some lawns to get some more stuff. To get what we need to make more cellulose fiber. Because we can use either kelp, plant fibers, or wood pulp. So plant fibers are easy to get. Infinite, basically. We can definitely mow some lawn. And then I have 150, plus I have all this this wood pulp, but we might as well use the fibers. Let's mow some lawns. Plus, it's a good way for me to burn through these calories and be able to eat some of this food we need. So let's do it. I could have sworn the iron side had an AoE effect, but I guess it doesn't. Maybe it's just the steel and the moderns that do. But this one would do like 3 tiles at the same time. Now, I could go find the bluebells. There's some of them around. Those give you double yield on the plant fiber. But honestly, we're getting 6 plant fibers per swing here. Costing me 11.52 calories per swing. So it's about 2 calories per plant fiber. Pretty close to free. Once in a while we get a seed. These things. Pretty full. Imagine doing this for real. Like mowing your lawn to use the lawn clippings to make cellulose fiber. Mowing your lawn with a scythe. You get lawn clippings. Make cellulose fiber out of them. And then make paper out of that. Seems a little suspect. A little suspect. Funful. That'd be pretty wild. You'd probably make fun of someone who did that. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, let's make some more cellulose fiber, because we'll need it for other crafting too, so having a bit more of that made is not a big deal. Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 56. Let's make 9.5. Let's make 50 of them. Yeah, that's good. Okay. More paper. That last level was 80. The next level is going to be, I think, twice that much. We need to eat a jungle campfire stew also. That's not the right thing. Also, I don't have the fiber for that. So let's do like 120, which will give us almost exactly the amount of fiber that we have, or use almost exactly the amount of fiber we have. Eat a jungle campfire stew. Not the ones that I'm eating there. For the thing. Jungle. The craving. And then, what are we still missing as far as food goes? We should have 50 or 51. 46. Eat those. Eat those. Eat those. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Good, 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 good. Not that one. That one's one of the ones we're skipping. $51 then. Weird cheese and fruit ball I was eating a second ago. That was fruit. Burn campfire cells. Did we make those? Yes, we did. You'd eat 3 of those. Okay, I could eat 1 of them. Take 2 of them. My pocket. Eyes. Yellow fruit looked like cheese. Keep forgetting and eating the 4th fried item instead of only eating 3 of the 4 that I had made. Oh, we need to eat another jungle campfire stew. Okay, I can do that. Where'd it go? Here. It's the craving, I guess. Fruit salad, we need to eat 3 of those. Yeah, 3 of those. Do I have any of those made? I have 2 of them made. Make 2. Yep, that got us to level 6. I was not quite right on my calculation. Okay. I'll eat these 2 plus 1 of the new ones. Fruit stew, we're eating lots of that. And this one we're eating. That one we ate lots of. And the wilted fiddleheads we need to make. 6 of those? Yeah. I'm going to have to go mow some more lawns. Let's go find the bluebells just for... Oh, I had a bunch of those made. Dang it. Alright, well, eat 6 of these then. Yeah, let's go look for the bluebells. That way I can show you all the difference. I think we looked at it before, but there's some around here someplace. There's some on the other side of the river, I think, actually. Yeah. The bluebells are easy to tell because they have, or blue stems, I'm sorry, they're blue stems, big blue stem. They have these purpley blue tips on the ends of the thing, and they give, wait, only 6? Wait a minute. But they gave twice as much. Do they not do that anymore? Apparently they don't give you twice as much anymore, so who cares? That's a rip. Lana's gonna be pissed. Nobody tell her. She'll never play again. Hello, turkey. So I don't care about mowing lawns out here then. I was saving those seeds so that I could get the higher yield per tile, and they don't even give you the higher yield per tile. What a rip-off. Alrighty. Some of these are only giving 4. These things here, these bunch grass, only 4. Don't mow those. Regular grass works fine. Common grass. And so this is basically infinite. Because it just grows back. So this is a great way to make cellulose fiber. Inventory is full. Eat that. And let's keep going. Grass. Well, again, and I don't have enough room to eat anything, so we'll come over here and put this stuff in here. A few hundred more. Turn that into some more with 50 more. This bunch grass? It is. Gross. Even worse, it gives seeds. Although we could turn those seeds into compost if we wanted. I like how occasionally the common grass has little flowers in it. Nice little, like, random touch. And it's been that way for a long, long time. Possibly forever. At least since I've been playing. Let's see, that one I mowed. This here. Well, again, I can eat something this time, though. Those the bunch grass seeds? Yeah. I had mown a few of those the first time around, too. Not mature enough yet to harvest. Really? Okay. And I'm full again. That might be enough. What is these? This is switchgrass. Okay. Might be enough for a while. Just a little bit further along. I was kind of hoping to get to max out the paper milling just for fun in one fell swoop, and we might actually pull it off. Might. Here. Take that 70 for now. It's not actually that much paper either, which is kind of funny. Like, we're not even quite to 300 paper yet. Go ahead and do 30 to make it 300, just because we can. We could make some of these lanterns, but like I said, they're gonna be less useful for a while, because they take electricity. And I'm not gonna run lamps on generator. It's just a waste. So we'll wait until we have still a combustion generator. So we'll wait until we have other generators to accomplish that. Let's go ahead and make the paper or the other thing here, the printing press. 2 gearboxes, 4 pistons, and 12 plates. 12 plates first, because they take a long time. 4 pistons next, because they're in the same table, so it makes my life easier. Need to make some more iron pipes then. And 2 gearboxes, which need to make 8 gears. And I'm probably going to have to make some more iron. Part of that. Now let's see, because I think a single batch of pipes is quite a few. Anvil? Yeah. 20 or 40 that I gotta make? Only 20. Okay, that's fine. Wait a minute. I'll take. Yeah, I'll stick with that. We'll do 20. That'll be good. Iron. Should probably crush some more iron and get it ready for smelting. There's some downstairs. I'm gonna move it around. There it is. We'll put it here in mine 60. We'll move this stone down to there. Come up. And we'll put it, and it'll empty itself into blue or orange. That's fine, I think. And let's make, what is that? 21? 84 crushed. 84 crushed means... Plus we had some. Divided by 2.5. Go with... No, not 60. 30 to start with? Yeah, let's start with 30 and we'll see where we get from there. That'll do. And then we can smelt some of it. I think I have some of that down in storage too. I do. It's right there. So we can do a few of these. I guess I can do 30. At least. Yeah, I know we don't have enough power to run this right now. It's fine. I just wanted to look. Eventually we're going to do... I want to do the steam tractor and its components and the steam truck. But I think I'm going to wait until we have modules for that, which will be hopefully on Tuesday. If everything goes well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do another 50. Keep pushing that along. Keep pushing those tailings down too. I think I'm going to do some more of that type of thing when we do our little bit of rebuild, and I'll have windmill pillars, basically. Probably behind the town on this side and on the other side, so that we can power the mechanical stuff over there. But I'll have to make sure that I plan those properly. And they may not be right next to each other, they may be spread out a bit. Not a bad ratio right now. This is going to have everything crushed a little bit before that's ready to concentrate it all. And a lot of it before that's ready to smelt it all. Not bad. That's a slow-ass smelting, though. I'll have much faster in a little while. Oh, Derpumu pointed something out to me that I did not realize. The repair in here has this extra thing here. I can barely read. It says, requires skills, blacksmith. Blacksmith level, whatever level you are, decreases max durability repair penalty by a few %. So, this 20 is reduced by that amount if we repair using the blacksmith, or using the grindstone here, rather than repairing using the original table. We're using the tool bench. That does not have as much of a reduction. This does reduce as well here with the self-improvement skill, but it maxes out at 7 with self-improvement level 7, whereas the other one was at level 4 already 8 and still going to go up as we leveled up. So it does make sense to do our repairs here at the grindstone. So I moved all the whetstones into this table rather than having some over there. Oopsie. Thank you, Derpumu, for pointing that out. Oh, and by the way, paper milling is our 20th profession, I think. Yeah, our 20th profession. So we have 12 more to go. Cheese. Indeed. But yeah, I don't know what that yellow fruit was, Jake. Probably papaya or pineapple. Just guessing, based on the picture. Looks like strawberries, which aren't even in the game. Blueberries, which we have huckleberries. Maybe some kiwi or something, which we don't have either. And pineapple. What does papaya taste like? It's a very citrusy fruit, but it's more sweet than sour, than tart. Kind of a little bit like a cantaloupe, but sweeter and softer, I would say. But it's citrusy, it's not melony. But in terms of like kind of the best thing I can think of that you might have had, that's kind of it. It's fleshy like that, more so than like an orange or other citrus fruits. Not really fleshy. It's a fleshy fruit. But I don't know what else to compare it to besides that. Anybody else? I'm drawing a blank there. Okay, so paper's doing well enough. I think I should probably mow a few more lawns. Get a little bit more plant fiber in, so we can do a little bit more of the cellulose fiber here. At least the switchgrass gives 6 as well. Stupid bunch grass. Stupid big blue stems. Yeah, the only way you used to be able to double reap it, but you can't anymore. Can you do anything with the yeah, the machete will remove it, but it can come back still. It's not a permanent thing, but you can use the machete on it to get rid of the roots. We have to 50 Friday yet, by the way? 51. 49. What am I still missing? Oh, this one. Yeah, there's 2 more tiers. There's steel and modern. Modern has a couple of fun ones that one fun one? One fun one that you won't have seen before, or you won't have had in the other tiers. So, the steel ones use a lumber handle with a steel head, and the modern uses a fiberglass handle with a steel head. Otherwise, yeah. Getting there. Ratios of modern compared to steel, in terms of the number of swings, or what? All right, we're full now. Durability and swings. That's the same. I don't have any memory. I don't remember now because they changed it all when they added the new tool stuff. So I don't remember. Make some more of that. Another 50 at least, because we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 668. Yeah, so we can do another 50 at least. It's 475. Do there. Let's see. Do 80 of these. Steal a huge jump from iron. Yeah. It, like, doubles the swing or the hit, the durability kind of thing. Do 70, that'll get us to 400 paper. I think it's almost like doubles each time, but it might be a little bit different now with the new tool system, repair system. I just don't remember enough to tell you for sure. I was just thinking of doing something. Oh, I know what it was. And then I forgot what it was, but then I remembered what it was. Here. You're still doing that, but it's getting close. But we can do a little bit more. I am. I'm going to make everything. Basically everything. Not entirely everything, but basically everything. And needs 25, so how about 8? 1 short for that, so we'll have to do 6. Bummer. This can go down here. Down there. And crush the slag. Go there and there. We processed all the iron. Good. Still smelting away. Process slag so dumps in the ocean? No. I mean, you could put it in the ocean, because you can crush it. You can place it like this, I think, even. Maybe? No. You can carry it now, but you can't place it. But the crushed slag you can place. I think you still can place it. I'm just going to turn it into stone roads. That's the best thing to do with it. So I can do one of these. Crushed slag. Captain Planet villain? Alright, let's go see what food we're missing still, because it's bothering me. Check these ones. You're fine, you're fine. You're more than fine. Skip that one, so that's 51. I'm going to start skipping Chart Heart of Palm, too, I think. I ate some this time, but I don't know that I'm going to do it again. Yeah, I'm missing one thing. Week away from the PC. That week away from the PC was so nice and refreshing. Might do that once in a while. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Oh, no, bacon we ate. This, that, and this. I didn't eat any vegetable medleys. That'll do it. Do I have any made? I do have some made. 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Got it. There we go. And that should give us now 51 items, a variety bonus of 45%. My tastiness bonus is negative, unfortunately, but I'm eating the horrible wild stew, which is killing me. I should probably try to rebalance around something else, but I'm waiting until I can eat some of the cooking stuff at a higher, better ratio before I do that. Okay, this is now bothering me. I'll do that and rotate it so that the sunflowers are facing out. It wasn't bothering me the other day, but it started bothering me now. Just shut off the PC for the week. Yeah, a lot of people do things like that in various ways, different detox kind of things. It's not a bad idea. You can do it with a lot of different things. Like detoxing from social media, detoxing from kind of whatever. Take this over there, we'll make some more pulp. We're almost to level 7, as I was hoping we'd be able to do. Let's see. 675 minus 53085.2 divided by 397.5. We need to make... Wait, I did something wrong. 675 minus 53085.2 divided by 397.5. 36. We'll need to do another 40 paper, basically, to get us there. No problem. We can do that. Maybe. Oh, we should be able to with 50 of this. I looked at Facebook or Twitter with 3 months. Yeah, too much drama. I can heartily agree with that. And this will probably be enough paper to last us for a while. It's going to be 440 paper. It took us to level up from 0 to 7. Now, I'm leveling up twice as fast as you would, at least, in a normal server. But, well, part of what we set up when we set up the solo thing. But it's also better because having to tear through all of those levels slowly would be really bad. So this is better this way. Okay, so we're at level 7 now. We can take this and we can make the paper milling upgrade. That'll be good. And then we can also do this, which I should have done at level 6, but I didn't. Lavish. This building has needs a tier 3, and it's in a tier 3 building, so that's great. Did our crafting get done over here? Did. Printing press is a 4x2x2. I don't know if I have room for it. I do. Almost. Huh? There we go. We'll ledge it in here. Yeah, so it takes... Oh, we can make this poster. Okay. These are, special things, but the poster we can make. There's also a picture printer, which we'll want to do. I don't know if I can do it yet or not. Yes, we can. We must print this picture. We need to have printing supplies. So we need to have printing supplies, and that takes ink, which means we'll have to wait until Tuesday. Because I don't think I want to sleep for 6 hours in order to get it done tonight. But we will definitely print that picture. Most assuredly print that picture. That picture's perfect. I have some more too. We could be nice and print with. I probably have more that I could pick up too. You can print almost anything. If you aren't a server admin, your picture that you print has to be approved in most cases by a server admin. So keep that in mind if you're on a public server and you want to try to print something. There is that qualification. But other than that, not so bad. Oh, the bounds of this thing is screwed up. That's what it is. It's really only a 2x2, but it's got extra space here in its bounds. That up again. That's why it wouldn't let me put it up against the wall. I had to put it out there. That's a bummer. Okay, or a 3x2, but it's got extra space here. It might be because it does something, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. We're going to put it away in this box for now. And it does not take module, so it's not more efficient. Alright, so I think what should we do to finish out this stream? We tore the crap out of paper milling, which is what I intended to do. We made a little bit of glass stuff. We in that stockpile. Which one over there? Lumber. Back over there if you want. Grab some more food to replace the food that I finished eating finally. Most of it's softwood lumber, which is why it's white. That's the softwood. That's the color for softwood. And then the hardwood is the is darker brown. And then we have also can't see it here. Looks like stacks of paper. Yeah. And then we also have regular lumber, which is going to be somewhere in the middle, I think. I think that's the hardwood over there. No, this over here is the hardwood. I think. Yeah, the hardwood is this stuff here, because it's consistently the same color each board, whereas the regular lumber is this variety of color here, and then the softwood is light. like the look of the softwood better. So we kind of did that in our construction here too. We have hewn logs in, this is the regular hewn log, and this is the softwood hewn log. We also here, that's your regular hewn log. I also used the hardwood hewn logs for the windows over here. It's regular too, right? Yeah. I used the hardwood hewn logs here. I meant to build one of the buildings out of it, and then I forgot. But maybe later when we do a rebuild, we'll make sure we do one with the hardwood. And then I did the same with the lumber. Just a second here. This is regular lumber. And then we have softwood and hardwood lumber. So you can kind of see the difference between them. So the regular lumber has kind of a two-tone pattern. Kind of just like how this has like a weird mottled pattern. And that's more consistent. And if I had built more out of the hardwood hewn, it would have been more consistently dark. This is light and dark and then a mottled pattern. The differences are purely aesthetic, yes. It's all the same tier, it functions the same, it's just an appearance difference. Although I was amused to see, and you can see it here, that the lumber has like a 4 plank per block pattern to it. I do like how, by the way, there's randomness to it so that the seams between the boards are there sometimes and not others. It's a really cool effect, feature. And even on the floors here, there's 4 planks in each block. Whereas on the hardwood and softwood, there's only 2 planks on each block. And the seams are still kind of there, but the floors still have 4. But the walls have the 2-plank style versus the 4-plank style, which I thought was interesting, that they actually did a little bit of variety in the appearance there. But yeah, it's totally aesthetic. There's no need to have the different kinds, which is why I've largely made most of it out of the regular hewn, for example, just because I didn't need to use any of the others. But for sure, you can do any of them or just the one. It's just there for variety. The roof you can see there has like a shingle pattern on it, like a cedar shingle. Whereas these look like more rough wood shingles. These actually look like cedar shingles. I know what's up with my cough tonight, with my voice. But I don't know what the shingles look like for this wood, because I didn't build the upper floor on that yet. Okay, it's kind of the same. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Just a little bit different. I assume you folks would be the same too. Yeah, same kind of thing. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap up a little early tonight. I can deal with this voice issue, and next time I'll probably do a little bit more offline work between now and next time. I might work on the road going from here up across the harbor entrance and up toward this. I could also work a little bit on either one of the ring roads. This one could use a little bit more work to get down here. I do eventually want to work it back down to the level 66 so we can get back into the tunnel. And then we're going to want to work on the ring road going east-west across here. There'll be a bridge crossing there, and then it'll ramp itself down down to here, and then it'll go back up again, of course, for the bridge across the ocean. Oh yeah, we did this. We went through here at the beginning of the stream. So if you want to watch back on the VOD, we went up into the tunnel all the way up to here where it ends right now. Pokes out this way for tree farm. Pokes out this way for fireweed, and then we drove around the around this square that I worked on and finished offline, off camera. We drove that square, and yeah, so it's come a long way. But we have a lot more to do, of course. So we'll keep working on that. But I do want to get the ability to get up here before too long because we're going to want to get the tractor up there. And obviously, I would like to be able to get my truck up there so we can haul materials back and forth, too. So we'll see how that plays out, how far I get off camera. And I'll probably also take a look at whatever the painting skill takes, which we could actually do real quick here. Painting. It's going to need engineering and gathering and the basic generics, so I'll probably get these made between now and the next stream on Tuesday as well. And then we'll be ready to go for painting in the next stream. But for now, we'll leave this here. Find ourselves a raid target. Let's see. Why don't we raid... Ooh. Taco's playing a game called Nubby's Number Factory. This ought to be interesting. We'll check that out, see what he's up to over there. Thank you all for coming tonight. We will be doing, hopefully tomorrow night, Sunday Shenanigans. Jeff ended up not being able to participate in game night last night, so we did not record Played Up for tomorrow, but hopefully we'll still be doing Shenanigans. I don't know if IT will be here or not. But speaking of game night, if you are interested, join us in Discord. We do a game night every Friday night, and you can join us for that. It's a game that's easy to play, easy to get into, usually free, sometimes just a cheap game. And you don't have to be there week to week. You can drop in, play on a week. It's not something you have to remember where we're at or anything like that. It's just a game to kind of relax on a Friday night before we go into the weekend. And speaking of watching the VODs, if you aren't already on my YouTube channel as a subscriber, I guess, yeah. If you aren't already there, then go and check that out because you're missing like half my content. We're doing a variety of games on YouTube right now. Against the Storm, The House of Da Vinci, which is a puzzle / escape room game, but it's all mechanical puzzles because it's Da Vinci's inventions in theory. And we're also playing the Planet Crafter. We're on Humble, and we are approaching, well, we're probably through the mid game now. We're kind of approaching the end game, but we're still doing some exploration. It's still a pretty big world, and we have a lot more to do in that game. So come and join us for those games over there on YouTube, as well as the Played Ups on Sundays usually. And I'm also doing Factorio C Block on a couple of episodes a week as well. So let's raid Mr. Taco and see what he's up to over there in Nubby's Number Factory. All right, so thank you all for coming. Thanks for the chats and redeems. Thanks for the follow, Wine and Short Wolf. Fatty Wonder, thank you for the resub once again. Everybody else, thank you for the redeems. And I will see you all again on tomorrow night for Shenanigans. Have a good one. Bye for now.